Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this pick a card we are going to find out what will happen in May for you. As you can see from the disposition of the cards, we are going to cover both life in general and specifically about love. So for example, if you want to know about your life in May, you can pick the first piles, or if you want to know about love, you can stick around to listen also to the love prediction, or you can choose a different pile just for love, because this stack over here is for love and this stack over here instead is for life in general. It goes without saying, for example, if you've chosen group number 1, you can still remain with this one. But for example, if you feel inspired, and I'm sorry I'm losing my voice with all these videos that I've done, but if you are more inspired by, let's say, group number 4 for love, you can just fast forward and listen then to only group number 4 for love. It's really up to you guys. So I'm going to zoom in. No, actually, let's choose the piles before. So I want you guys to focus and concentrate. I didn't put the stone for a bit of a change. So I want you guys to focus and concentrate. The timestamps are going to be down below between group number 1, this first line, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, and group number 5. Group number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Pause the video if you need. Take your time. There is no hurry. Don't worry about it. And I'm going to move ahead and read for this May prediction for group number 1 for both life in general and love. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see me better, but especially you can see better the cards. All right, I'm gonna move ahead and start for those of you guys who choose pile number 1. What is your May prediction for both love, career, abundance, and your life in general? By the way, shout out India for this wonderful look that I purchased when I was there. You guys have the best style ever. Anyway, I love Indians. My husband is India, so Indian, not India. My husband is India. What? My husband is Indian, so I just love India so much. All right, so let's start for those of you guys who choose pile number 1 for life in general. What can you expect for May, and what are your predictions? What will happen in May? Nice. I'm gonna start with the tarot first. Trying to breathe while I talk, that will be helpful as well, since I never do. Well, let's start with the 9 of Wands. First of all, I hope you guys can see the cards. I know the ring light is like super annoying, but this is the 9 of Wands. With the 9 of Wands, I really see group number 1 that you are extremely tired right now. I'm going to try to show you the cards more closely. So this is the 9 of Wands. With the 9 of Wands, this tells me that you're very tired, you're very drained, and especially you're drained to always be challenged. Group number 1, you are probably like this quarantine, if you are in quarantine, or May, for you, it's going to be the release of a lot of heavy burdens that you had, because the 9, it's almost the 10, right? So you're almost there to release those heavy burdens, but the problem is that maybe you're still in a state of resistance, and I hope you can see the card. Maybe you're still in a state of resistance somehow because you feel that you have tried it all, you have done it all, but nothing actually works, and you're still looking at all those ones that didn't work out. But the reality of the story is that you're almost there. You're almost there, and even though maybe you are walking through the desert and you're thirsty and you don't see the goal, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, this 9 of Wands tells me that even though you're wounded, you're almost there. Whatever desire or wishes you have for the future. And also with this 9 of Wands, this tells me that you have learned so much for your experience, and this is your point of advantage if you think about it. Also, as another card, I am seeing the 2 of Lotuses, or actually the 2 of Cups, and I apologize because I know the light is very, very strong, but it is what it is, guys. I mean, you have to trust me. It's the 2 of Cups. And also the 10 of Cups. We're gonna cover love in a second, but if you didn't click on this video for love and you just want to know your tarot prediction in general, with the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, this tells me that even though you are in the state of resistance, even though you might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, the light is there. And it's because I see you following your heart, your own heart, your own union with the divine. And with the Ten of Cups, that is the union also with your dreams, hopes, and wishes. So even though you came from a very difficult time, group number one, in this period in May, you're gonna have a ton of emotional abundance. You're just gonna feel that you are on the right path. Now, I'm also going to cover love in a second after I give you the prediction for your life in general. So I'm going to skip ahead for your general prediction, and then we're going to discuss also about this card for love. So the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius are signs that I am seeing right now, but also Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Also, well, we have to discuss about love because also for your general reading, there is romance going on. I'm just going to skip ahead for a second so we talk about love in a minute. But also, I am seeing, there is also, okay, fine. Also, I am seeing the Enlightenment card. This card is beautiful. I really feel we are come, or you're coming in May in a place of great realization. What does it mean? You're finally opening your crown chakra and you're receiving you're receiving that well-being and that download from the universe to make you do what is in alignment with your inner being, to make you do what is right for you. And therefore you arrive to deeper realization. You arrive to the fact that all of those struggles and those challenges that you had so far indeed were there as blessings in disguise. Indeed were there to serve you on a whole different new level. Also with the Enlightenment card, it means that you guys are very wise and you're going to share this knowledge possible with others, with group number one. Or you could be natural born psychic, or possibly you are opening your crown chakra and therefore you can listen to the energy of higher consciousness and share your wisdom, like I said before. But this is epiphany, so this is revelation, which by the way, I have a dedicated pick a card that I posted yesterday about what is the revelation from your spirit. But to be honest for you, group number one, May looks like an amazing month, a month of realization, a month of spirituality, a month of union with your well-being, a month of union with love, with people that you really care about. Or possibly for some of you now that we're going to cover in an instant love and relationship, it could very much be that you're going to be united with your soulmate or twin flame or whatever label you identify with, and this is truly your month. If you are a Taurus, by the way, happy birthday. I'm a Taurus myself, and I definitely do see that this new moon in Taurus, if I'm correct, that there was a new moon in Taurus, has enhanced your beauty and has enhanced your spirit, group number one. Also, we do have Archangel Michael very close to you. With the card of Archangel Michael, I am seeing that you guys are remembering who you are. So let's remember where we started. We started from the Nine of Wands. We started from the state of deep resistance, the state of almost you were giving up, but rather than giving up, you have decided, group number one, to surrender to the universe. And now in May, you do have the opportunity, and I am sure that you will remember who you are. And because you will remember where you're going and who you are, you're gonna have tons of emotional abundance, epiphanies, and enlightening experience. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. You are an extension of source energy, the energy that creates universes. You can make your dreams come true. And in May, you will see that you will have, maybe you're not going to immediately find opportunities, but you see that you're going to have this burst of energy that comes directly from source energy, from your inner being, to follow that path of love and to be triumph in that path of love. Also, I am seeing role models for you guys, generally auspicious except for Kaiketi, jealous mind. So like I said before, I feel that with the Nine of Wands at the beginning of the reading, you are going to leave the state of resistance, and you are also, group number one, going to stop comparing yourself to others. You're just going to be yourself. And for example, if you are a creator, a motivational speaker, so the angels want you to know that that is exactly your path, and you should absolutely move ahead and do that with this role model card. But I want to focus also on a more specific message, because this particular Rama deck has specific message for each and every one of you. So let's see what is the specific message for group number one in that role model card. Also, I am sensing that the angels are going to give you signs and synchronicities, or definitely there are signs coming up showing you that path of light, showing you that that path of love in May. I feel like such a positive vibration from this pile. It's like, it's almost, you're almost there. There is also like a Disney song, I don't know if you ever watched the movie about the princess and the ranocchio in Italian. It's so beautiful. There is this song called You're Almost There, and I think you should listen to that song because it's exactly where you are right now. So we have the card of Sita, number 5. Sita is the companion of Rama. She's her wife. 5 is also the number of change. I really associate the 5 with the Wheel of Fortune. She's the goddess and the heroine at the same time. She's the Shakti incarnated, the eternal consort of Rama. We're going to talk about love in a second. But with the number 5, your specific message for the month of May is seek fatherly blessings at this time. So I do see there is a union of the feminine and of the masculine for you, group number 1. And there is blessing coming from your masculinity or your masculine energy, or possibly even through your father for some of you. But I definitely do see that in May, you're going to remember who you are, and you're going to steer yourself finally into the right direction. Now let's talk about love. For those of you who want to know also about love, and or maybe you only want to know about love, I'm definitely seeing a beautiful union, which means, group number 1, that if you are already coupled, I am seeing that you guys are going to commit even further into your relationship. Maybe let's say if you're married, you're finally going to understand deeper your relationship. If you guys are boyfriend or girlfriend, or girlfriend or girlfriend, and boyfriend, whatever it is your life, you are going to understand that you want to commit further. And for all of you guys who are single or waiting for their soulmate or twin flame, again, whatever label you identify with, I definitely see that May, you are going to find that special person, or love is definitely entering your life. And this is going to be a soul connection. Why? Because we do have the Romance card. This card is very rare, like it never almost drops from that particular deck. And also we have together Shiv and Parvati united, which is the symbol of union and twin flames and soulmate relationship, the symbol of becoming one. And we also have with the Two of Lotuses, which is also the Two of Cups, is the card of love. But moreover, in this particular deck, this card is called the Destiny of Parvati. I talked about this card in millions of my other videos. Means if you're not into Hinduism or not from India, it means that Parvati, when she was born, she understood that the Shiva was her eternal lover, and therefore that set her destiny. And all her life she dedicated into sadhanas to conquer the heart of Shiva. Why? Because not only she was in love with Shiva, but because she was the reincarnation of her first love, Sati, I think it's her name, of her first love and of her first wife. So she knew she needed to go back to Shiva. And the Two of Lotuses symbolizes the struggle and the challenge that she had to go through in order to get united back to Shiv, because Shiv didn't want to be with anyone else after her wife died. So if this story is resonating in any level for you, the angels want you to know that this message is definitely for you. You are about to get united with your ultimate soulmate, or whatever heck label you want to use for it. So let's find out more about this love. Also, I am sensing that this is a soul connection because there is the Enlightenment card. So again, there is an extreme connection with spirit. Whether this is your career, your job, your inclination, it's gonna also reflect in your love life. And also, group number 1, if you are already coupled or you are thinking about a specific person and you might wondering whether or not that person is right for you, group number 1, I know this is a general reading, but I'm sensing very strongly that if you remember who you are, you will also know that that person indeed is your twin flame. That person is indeed your soulmate, or again, whatever label you identify with. As a love card for you, group number 1, I am seeing the card of deception, separation, and forgiving and learning. So there is a really great contrast between the first line, and I think it's because the majority of you guys are either in separation with their loved ones, or physical or in all aspects, or because you guys are single for the majority of you, group number 1. And the deception card to me especially correlated with the 9 of Wands, but it doesn't have to if you have chosen this pile and another one for the general reading. but the deception card gives me the impression that you guys have been cheated or have been deceptive, or rather other people have been deceptive to you a long time. So now you're still carrying, I don't see necessarily, group number one, a resentment towards this individuals of your past, but it's almost like you have lost the faith in love. You have lost the faith in the fact that this person can even arrive. Maybe you're just like, when am I going to be united with this person? Also, if you are quarantined in May, I think honestly in May they're gonna let us out to pretty much all over the world, if you want my honest opinion. And I said it even in my April prediction that the situation was going to improve in April. But regardless of that, I am seeing that you shouldn't limit your mind on the ways the spirit is going to make you or introduce you to this new lover, especially because I am seeing that the majority of you guys are single. So be open to the ways that the universe can deliver this lover to you, because it's not going to be as the past. I am also seeing the cards of forgiving and learning. So definitely this time alone for the people that are going to resonate with this pile, or maybe this temporary separation with your lover for those of you who are separated, I feel, or even you could be separated within your home if you are already in a marriage or in a relationship. Like, I mean, sometimes it can happen that you just don't talk to each other even though you live in the same house. Whatever could be that separation for you and the meaning for you, I am seeing that you are healing and you are forgiving this other person and also the people in your past. I feel group number one, you probably had dreams about past relationship, and those dreams were purging and necessary for you to make you have a life review. And now that you have purged all this toxicity from your life, however is going to resonate for you, you are ready for this enlightenment. You are ready for this deep connection. And I mean, the separation card is almost self-explanatory in my opinion. I really feel that you're coming in May to an end to this separation. But the problem I feel, group number one, is that because you are in this process of healing and remembering who you are and finding yourself again, I really feel that you just don't see it coming yet, and therefore you are a little bit focused too much on the fact that you guys are separated from this special person. But the angels want you to know that you have to focus on your purpose. You have to focus on the light that you're bringing to others and to the world. And once more, remember who you are, because you're currently healing from all that past junk, and definitely the road to union in each and every possible way, even union, like I said, with your inner being, it's about to happen and it's bound to happen for you. For a lot of you guys, this will be in May, because this is your May prediction. Now, to conclude this reading, especially for love, I want to pick a card from my Cosmic Love Oracle deck that I made for myself. So let's see what it's the other message that you need to know right now about love or about life in general, group number one. Obviously, this deck is dedicated primarily to love, since we were covering the love topic. Right, it's incredible. You guys don't even like, what? There is like two separation card. That's why I said I am picking up, guys, on the fact that you're separated with your twin flame or your soulmate, or perhaps that you are single and therefore you don't even know how this person is gonna come about. But what the angels, want you to know is that there is a communion of art to coming true for you, group number one. Home is where your heart is. A communion of like-minded soul is happening right now. So group number one, it's all about remembering who you are. It's all about remembering that love, it's not what you do, but it's who you are. And through this enlightenment realization, through the realization that you're having, you're purging toxicity out, you're healing, and you're steering yourself exactly where you should go, in the right direction, and functioning as a role model for society and for other people to see. And through that, love will happen. I feel this month of May, it's an incredible month for you, a very exciting period, especially for your inner being, because I am seeing, group number one, that your inner being is finally thriving. All right, this is my general reading for you guys. If you want a private reading, the link is down below, and check out also my other videos. Share, likes, and subscribe, and share my check my other videos, because you might find more specific information as well, not just the May prediction. All right, thank you so much, and comment down below, because I always love to hear your stories. All right, let's cover for those of you guys general life and love. For those of you who choose pile number 2, let's find out what May has in store for you. Let's start with general life, let's say. Keep in mind this is a general reading. For private reading, the link is down below. For more specific information, you can also check out my other pico cards. All right, so let's start with the life in general. So I'm gonna start, vabbè. Sorry, my Italian, but I could end up the reading right away if you want group number 2. You don't even know, because I never see the cards before I pull them out. Like, you have 2 blessings coming for you in May. First of all, let's talk about my Indian Babaji blessing. This card in this my Sacred India Tarot deck, there are 2 cards that are considered the Jolly card, just like the old playing games, right? And these 2 Jolly cards are the blessing of Ganesh and the blessings of Babaji. If you pull one of these 2 cards, you are set. It's more than having the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are blessed by an avatar such as Babaji. You are blessed by an avatar. The avatar Babaji in this case is the avatar of Shiv, if I am correct. If you're Indian, comment down below and let me know. And with the blessing of Babaji, this tells me right away that you guys are gonna be super duper lucky in May in whatever things that you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna have the Midas touch. And why am I saying this? Because I'm also seeing hello from heaven. I feel that if you have lost an animal, a pet, or a person, maybe a long time ago, maybe recently, depending on how it's gonna resonate with you, this person or this pet is functioning as a spirit guide for you, and it's here with you right now, giving you blessings and protection, and definitely your spirit guides from heaven. I'm saying, hello, you're amazing. Like, I'm having this really good vibe, and Babaji is so cute, is smiling in his lotus pose, and it's like you are blossoming back from the mud like the lotus flower. You're gonna be invincible in May. You're going to revamp your look. People are going to perceive you in a different way. I don't know. It honestly, group number 2, it could play out in so many different ways, but especially what I am seeing is that the spirit is blessing you. Like, you either are doing works of service, you have done something very important for others, and therefore your devotion is being recognized. Or maybe you have already kind of worked out your karmic lesson, and now it's time for you to reap the harvest. Or let's be honest and realistic also over here, maybe you're just being blessed, and this is what I am seeing for you, group number 2. You're incredibly blessed in May. Something very special is about to happen for you guys. And we also have the card of no need to worry. Like, don't worry, be happy. I am so happy for you guys. If you're Taurus, by the way, happy birthday. I'm a Taurus myself, Vedic or not, I'm both. But anyway, don't need to worry. Like, you guys, I don't know what you've been up to, what type of realization, what type of karmic lesson you have to go through, group number 2, but I don't even know exactly what it's gonna come. First of all, because you guys are too many to pinpoint one specific thing. This is obviously a general reading, but because with the blessings of Babaji, this is a soul expansion. You are connecting with a force that is greater than yourself. Like I said before, Babaji is the avatar of Shiv. Shiv is one of the 3 main important gods with Brahm and Vishnu. He's the god of destruction. So maybe with Babaji, I feel you had actually a lot of tower moments, and because of that, you have let go more. You have destructurized even within yourself or also around you all the things that were just like, they were overly possessing you. This is what I am channeling for you guys, and now heaven is teaming up for you, and it's like cheering you up and saying, well done, well done. You have found peace within. You have found centered. You entered the vortex of your creation, the vortex of your well-being, without having the things that you want. And when you do that, you get blessed because you almost like you cracked the matrix. You understood that in order to obtain something, you have to all the vibration of what you want to obtain. But I don't think that you have done this like on purpose. No, with the blessing of Babaji, you have realized that on a deeper level. And so really in May, there is no need to worry. Also, for those of you guys who are fan of astrology, I apologize, I don't understand anything about astrology. Like, when I had to read my chart, like nothing for me has ever resonated, so I apologize. Like, I'm just not good at it. I don't get it, but never mind. If you are into astrology, I am seeing that you should definitely see the new moon in Taurus, or you should definitely see what your chart is saying. Vedic, and I saw 22, so there is a lot of signs, a lot of blessing coming your way in group number 2, and you have to understand that this card is saying the higher influences and their timing for success. So for me, group number 2, May, you are going to be successful, but for real. Like, I'm actually seeing it for real. And there are also, the cards are saying, astrological and planetary influences helping you right now and giving you specific days or week when to act. So if you are into astrology, if you do understand astrology and astrology does resonate with you, please check out your birth chart and the conjunction of your planet. Also, okay, I'm gonna tell them, Spirit, I'm also hearing that some of you could be astrologers, or you want to be astrologers, and if that is the case, you are going to be very successful at it. If you are already an astrologer, keep doing it, no matter what other people, even like me, are saying that they don't believe in astrology or whatever. It's only a perspective, it's only an opinion, and it doesn't have to be yours. Like, who cares? You're gonna be definitely very successful. Let go of the haters, or let go of people that are not in your same vibrational space, because like you're flying way higher. So don't bother. Honestly, let's see also what is your more specific message, and then I have a last card for you guys, and we're also going to cover more specifically about love. Let me see, group number 2, what is their specific message from Ram? What is their specific message from Ram? Oh, you have Lakshmana, the brother, Rama's brothers and companions. So possibly you're going to have some help from your soul family. Also, I am seeing your specific message is this one. On Wednesday, education and commerce are successful. So for example, if you want to do anything like a video or business trade, e-commerce or anything along those lines, start it on Wednesday is your lucky day. Wednesday is the day where the planets are going to be aligned to bring you this incredible blessings. And again, you have nothing to worry in May. Obviously, Wednesday in May. Also, I am seeing the promise of the future. So it's almost like for you, this energetic upgrade, these blessings in May, it's going to be so tangible that you can almost see it right now. You know where you're going and you're seeing the light. You're almost there in the sense that it's coming energetically. There is so much abundance, so much support from the universe. And I also feel group number 2 that it could be about anything specifically that you want, but honestly I see that it's going to be blessings for your life, overall life in general. And you have to hold this vibration of hope within yourself, because it's definitely coming with the promise of the future. You see, Ganesh is immersed and looking at the light and being completely hopeful and faithful about what is gonna come on May. I love it. Now let's cover a little bit about love, since I didn't saw any specific yet about it. So let's see what love has for you, group number 2 in May. Nice. We do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, this is a reinforcement for you of the promise of the future. If you have wrote in a journal your values or how you're manifesting with a spell, or you're manifesting your love for the future, this love, it's going to come true. Maybe it's not going to come true immediately in May, but you have to remain and keep an optimistic mind, because there is no need to worry. A lot of blessings are actually gonna come for you, group number 2. Stay optimistic. And also this card of Ganesh, the promise of the future, brings me the vibration of you must keep looking at the light. You must have faith in the possibilities that are coming for you as blessings from heaven, because when you are open to that, you are also in the receiving mode. So maybe love, it's not going to get manifested immediately in May, but you are about to get there. And also why I'm saying that, because I do see romantic feelings and give your relationship a chance. So obviously this is gonna resonate generally for a lot of you guys. If you are already coupled, you must give this person a chance. It's not time to let go of this person for multiple reasons, because let's talk about it for a second. I feel that you guys share, if you're coupled, obviously, you guys share the same romantic feelings, and this is also valid if you guys have a crush or you already know who your soulmate is. So I'm going to cover that for a second. Please be patient. If you're single, I'm going to cover that in an instant. But also because if you are already in a relationship and you want to live that relationship with the vibration of hate and anger and not satisfaction, most likely you are going to attract the same exact vibration and the same exact relationship in the future. You don't want to do that. You want to resolve things. So focusing and giving your partner a chance and focusing on the things that you love and adore about that partner is always the best move, because at the same time, if you are going to end up splitting up, you're going to do it coming from a completely different vibration, a new understanding and a new sense of liberation. But most likely you're still going to be together, because with this give your relationship a chance, it's really time that you see that this person loves you immensely. Now this also is legit for people that have a crush. So I do see an improvement in that, if you guys are wondering. And also in May, for those of you guys who are singles, I am seeing that you have to give love a chance, because there's going to be, by the end of May, a person entering your life. Maybe this person doesn't really suit your usual type of expectation, which that doesn't mean that you're not going to like them physically, but it's going to be very unexpected. So the angels, group number 2, they want you to give them a chance, because this person is going to have true and honest feelings for you. So allow the universe to give you these beautiful blessings and have faith and optimism, because May, it's looking freaking fantastic for you guys. Hello from heaven for all of you guys who are connected also to the angels. They are there for you, bringing this blessing. And also there is no need to worry. This is what they are saying. All right, group number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope that really resonated and makes some sense. If you want more specific readings, you can check out my other Pika cards. Share, like, and subscribe, but especially comment down below, because I always love to hear your stories. And see you on the next video. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 3, what are your May prediction? We are going to cover life in general, and then in the second part we're going to cover your love life. So stick around for both if you want to know both, or for one if you just want to know about love or general life. So what May has in store for you, group number 3? I'm going to start with the tarot. Interesting. We do have the Knight of Pentacles as a first card. I know it's annoying because the light is so bright, but it's just the way it works, okay? Don't worry about it. So the Knight of Pentacles tells me right away that you guys have been meditating a lot. You have been into isolation and you have been pondering a lot with your sacral chakra. What is my purpose? Where is my passion? And now your heart chakra is also opening and healing, because you do understand your unique essence. It's almost like you had a fight, an internal fight between your inner demons. And also I am seeing for you, group number 3, that you do have the Justice card. The Justice card tells me that you are going to have in May a lot of positive karma, a lot of resolution. Now this could be legal resolutions for some of you, or this could be karma, because the Justice card is also number 8, like I said before. So for me, if you have been in situations that were very unfair, you, in this period of introspection and meditation that you had in April, possibly even before that, you understood that in order to change the situation, you cannot really change others. The only thing that you can can possibly do is to change your perspective, is to change yourself, is to fight your inner demons. And through that, you have unlocked some great potential within you. And also you have unlocked the energy that are going to give you the things that you wanted to manifest for so long. Group number 3. Also, I am seeing that your spirit could be a big cat. I always say that for some pile, but your spirit is a lion, or you are very connected to Archangel Ariel. This is the time for you in May where you're going to stand up for what you believe, because you have been meditating, you have been realizing so much about yourself, and now there is no turning back. It's the time of revelation. Like I did a video, by the way, the other day, time of revelation, taking your power back, overcoming crisis and fear successfully. If you have watched that video, you know that you are one of these people that has overcome a crisis gracefully and successfully, and now you're stronger than before in May, and nobody can really push you in any different direction than the one that you want to be. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs, and that is why, because you have learned your lessons, which is also a lessons of boundary, you have learned to say yes to yourself and fight your shadows, your inner demons. And also, I believe, group number 3, you have found the treasures in those shadows. You are standing like a pillar of freedom, knowing where you want to go with incredible courage and with incredible pride for your journey. I am also seeing remain positive. So even though you might have a tendency, or you might have some days where things are not looking as great, or nothing, perhaps I'm having this feeling that you look at the sun, or you go out in a garden, or you just stay in your bedroom and like nothing really is happening, to remain positive, because something will happen. And May is giving you the opportunity to realign yourself with your karma, or actually with your dharma, with your life purpose. It's almost like this pile gives me the vibe, group number 3, that you have to lose yourself in order to find yourself back. I am also seeing the card of reunion for you, but I want to talk about before this card, which is the card of acceptance. I feel for my pile number 3, you are highly creative, because in this card you can see Ganesha being pregnant, and or you can also interpret it as full of food. So now that you have absorbed all of this thing within you like a sponge, information, healing, metaphors, ideas, downloads, inspiration, now that you are accepting where you are in the present moment, you have accepted where you did wrong, or the fact that you had to change perspective about something. If you're going to remain positive, and also you're going to stand up for what you believe, no matter what other people are going to say, I am seeing that you're going to be so creative that you are going to finally create something and manifest something in actuality that is truly what you need. Also, I am seeing, like I said before, the card of the great reign of Ram, the card of reunion. This card is very auspicious and is the recognition and for good leadership. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, which is the brother of Ram, return to Ayodhya. Rama is installed as Emperor of India. The celebrated rule of Rama begins. So that means that you are going to be celebrated in May for the leader that you are. In group number 2, being a leader is not easy. Sometimes you have to go to retreat and understand that people are not always going to get you, because you're a visionary, you're different. But if you're going to remain positive about your vision and stand up for what you believe, your destiny is to be a leader, is to be a trendsetter, is to be that visionary. And so the acceptance of your role that I am seeing for you in May will propel a reunion with your crowd, with the people that are truly resonating with you. And if this is not success, what else is? Now I want to draw a more specific message for you, group number 3, because the Ram deck also has more specific messages. So let's see what I gather for you guys, and then we're going to cover love as well. All right, so number 4, Ram himself, the God hero, God incarnate on a divine life quest. This is amazing. Your specific message from this deck is this one. A reunion with intimates is indicated. So this could be also about love if you want to reunite with somebody, or maybe they're gonna let us out and we can finally see our friends in May, which is very, very possible, by the way. But I'm also seeing that you're going to be reunited with your crowd, with the people that resonate with you and the people that you're going to function as a leader for them. Is there reunion with... Again, I have this feeling that sometimes you have to lose yourself in order to find yourself back. That is the prominent message that I'm hearing for you in May, group number 3. Now, let's cover a little bit about love as well for May. Wow, we do have true love popping up. This is the romance of a lifetime. We do have retreat. It's time to disconnect yourself from the world and love yourself first. So I'm going to start with this card, love yourself first. I am seeing group number 3, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, you have been extremely patient in love. Whether you're coupled, you're not coupled, fit the message where it needs to fit. I see that the majority of you could be single, by the way, for group number 3, but I am definitely or you could know from afar who your soulmate is, but I am sensing that because you have done a lot of inner work, you have done a lot of shadow work, now your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now you are not coming from a vibration of need and lack. You're not presenting yourself with need and lack, and people can recognize that. You're presenting yourself as an empress, as an emperor, and you know this, I always say that an empress doesn't need an emperor to rule. She can rule on her own. Same with the emperor. So as a natural born leader and as a reconnector of other people around you, you have disconnected yourself from the world for a while just to find yourself back. And this, in terms of love, will propel the love of a lifetime that you truly want to experience. So for example, some of you could be already in a relationship by May, or some of you are propelling this energy in May that will result into finding your ultimate lover and your true love. If you are already coupled or in a relationship, I am seeing that this, guys, it's your fated relationship. This is who you're destined to be. So you really have to cherish this relationship and remain positive. And yes, even though you might have at the beginning of May, you might have, or you might had in the past moments where you needed to retreat from this relationship, moment where you needed to find yourself back. Now that you're back, even better to who you are, this incredible burst of creativity, of Shakti energy, Shakti means energy, by the way, in Sanskrit, will propel this great love. And also, if you're connected to ancient Egyptian history, this is representation of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. So again, maybe you should watch that movie with Elizabeth Taylor for some of you guys, if you are extremely romantic. For some of you, could mean something different, but I am definitely seeing that this is also the person that you're going to meet, especially for those of you guys who are single. This person comes from a past life, which is not negative. It means that you are going to recognize this person immediately as your fated lover. So this is what I see for you, group number 3. I hope the reading resonated with you and made some sense. If you want more specific information about love, career, or anything else, I have other pico cards. Check them. They are on my channel. And also share, like, and subscribe, and comment down below, because I always love to hear your story. Thank you. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 4, what is your May prediction in terms of life in general? And then we're also going to cover love. So love and abundance, we could call this pico card. Group number 4, what are your May predictions? Let's see. I'm going to start with the tarot. Very interesting. We do have the Knight of Cups. So we're definitely going to talk about love, group number 4. But the Knight of Cups for me represents good news coming in May. Some news about new opportunity or new endeavors, especially also in your career, that are gonna make you very happy. These news are gonna come like a flood of emotion. You're gonna jump of joy. And also these news are gonna come through an email, possibly. I am also seeing the Ace of Staves. The Ace of Wands represents the 3 gods over here, Indian gods, that are building a bridge for you to walk. That indicates that there is a new opportunity for you. Maybe there is a change of career for so many of you, or a new direction the spirit wants you to go. Well, if you are indecisive between 1 or 2 two direction, the angels and spirit want you to know that you must follow your intuition, because with that Ace of Staves, it's all about passion. It's all about intuition that comes from your gut feeling. And with that Knight of Lotuses, this is an opportunity that it's not going to repeat itself, and it's going to come very fast. So in May, you will have the opportunity to walk a new bridge, a new path, maybe do a travel, believe it or not. Well, in May, do a travel, I don't know, the world can change in any way, but maybe it's not an overly sea travel, even though I don't know what it's going to be the situation in May, if they're going to even open the airport again. Maybe in some state they will, therefore this is a travel. Or this is going to be in May, you're going to do an agreement to travel, and then when you will have the possibility, you will travel for this new career and this new opportunity that is also going to give you a really good check, a really good financial gain. Also, I am seeing the card of getting more information. So there is a lot of information coming through for you in May, and it's all, I feel, about career and new opportunity. Either you could be sponsored by somebody, depending on what is your job. But what is important is that, especially because I am seeing you might have more than one option, group number 4, you have to take in consideration all the information that you can possibly gather about these options that are going to be presented in May, and you have to choose with your gut feelings, with that Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have to choose with your own intuition rather than with your own mind. I am seeing also the Exile card. So either you have been stuck in a country that it's not yours, or you feel that your country or the place or your home space where you are is making you feel in exile, like you are not where you should belong. Like I said, I don't know how the traveling situation is going to improve in May or not, but I am seeing there is definitely going to be agreements for you to travel and relocate where you exactly belong because of this new opportunity, which is so exciting, because it doesn't matter whether or not it's going to happen in May. In May, it's going to get set energetically. In general, this is a card that is not favorable through a time that appears, yeah, you know what? You know why this card is not favorable for you guys? Because probably you won't be able to travel. Like, let's say you have a job. I told you a message is gonna come through email or possibly phone. You're definitely going to receive a very good opportunity by phone or by email to go somewhere else and to expand your career. So for example, in May, you might receive the opportunity, but then later on in the month, so you are going to have to organize yourself to really not be in exile anymore and to go where you actually need it. It could be a foreign country, it could be a different city, but I'm definitely seeing that you're gonna gather so many information about this new opportunity, and it's going to be what you want and what you actually need. I'm also seeing number 44, the protection of angels. When you see number 44, it means that you don't have to worry, because this is a blessing coming from the angels. You are protected also for your health. And group number 4, this is the card of blessing. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for such a long time to also make a difference. And I am seeing also the card of outdoors. So definitely, I don't know how politics or what the heck is gonna happen in the world, but you're about to go out. You're about to go away. So maybe in May, you're going to receive the proposal, you're going to receive those foundation, and then you will have to act upon it and gather your things. And by the time that the airport are going to be open, I don't know, wherever you're living, I don't know the state of every country right now, but I'm definitely seeing that you are going to relocate for the better. And possibly maybe you're going to be in a place that has more sunshine, that has more gardens, that has more nature, and that connects you more with nature, and therefore connects you more with your well-being, because you are just tired of being where you are. And with the Exile card, it could also be a house that you're tired to be in. Therefore, there's really good news. Let's gather more specific message for you guys, group number 4, because the Ram deck has more specific messages. So let's see, what is your specific message for May, and then we're gonna talk about love. All right, we have the card of Sita, also for you, number 5, a change, new opportunity, feminine energy. That is the energy of allowance and receiving those blessings. Your specific message is wise person have departed. So I don't see this as the traditional way as this deck interprets it. For me, it indicates that you, the wise one, the wise person, you will depart. So there you go, guys. I feel on a general level, you're about to live somewhere else. You're about to go somewhere else. And this is the bridge built by the gods for you to walk through the ocean and walk through the water and finally grab that opportunity that it's truly meant for you. And it's going to be the first step in order for you to receive these blessings fully. You know, sometimes blessings are received with a news, with an opportunity, and then they propel later on throughout the months and throughout the year. So now let's cover more specifically love for you, group number 4, or for those of you who have chosen 4 for love. Nice. We have the card of playfulness, we have the card of flirt, and we also have the card of healing family issues. So perhaps you are living with your family, or you're living in a home environment, in a situation that you just don't resonate with and you want to go away, and that is why we have healing family issue. Now, if you are going to, or possibly you will in May, or you have already done that, you are healing the situation, you are accepting the fact that it's like, I just have faith that a new opportunity, a new place is gonna come for me. I don't have to force anything. The only job that I have to do is to align myself with my joy, my well-being, my light, and my lightful energy. And because you are healing these aspects of resistance, you're healing these aspects of acceptance, you're getting more information possibly about this new opportunity in May as well, you are definitely going to have a lot of dates or new opportunities to meet new people in love. Now, I know a lot of you guys are quarantined and in lockdown, but don't let the present moment tell you that things are looking ugly and forever they will be. Listen, if I'm seeing this cards, it means that the angels want you to know that. And if I'm seeing this card, it will happen in a way or another in your life, especially if this is resonating with you. So your only job to recapture romance is to allow your inner beautiful spirit to have fun and shine. The only thing that you have to do, group number 4, in order to flirt and attract new dates, this opportunity, or a new person in your life, is to be playful, is to be joyful, is to be the embodiment of joy. Therefore, you can hold that vibration and allow that divine feminine energy, this opportunity, this new love to come into your life, or simply just to have fun. For some of you, group number 4, you're really not even interested in attracting a soulmate or attracting anyone in particular. For those of you who are coupled, you're just going to be fine. You're going to be playful and joyful about it. And if you are coupled, by the way, or you have a husband or a wife, I am seeing that they're going to be thrilled to travel with you. They're going to be thrilled to go away from that place where you are, where you feel so low. And definitely also, if you're single, I am seeing that in this new place where you're going to be eventually among the year, you are going to flirt, you're going to be playful, you're going to be joyful, and new opportunities are definitely on the horizon also about love. But they are all rooted in this healing energy that you're brought to the table of surrendering to the divine, and allow the gods to build you this bridge towards your happiness also in love. And like I said, if you're not interested into attracting anybody, you're just gonna flirt, you're just gonna go on Tinder. I don't know what young people do nowadays, what app they use. So you're probably gonna use TikTok and dance or have fun, you know. You're just gonna be joyful. It's not gonna be like a very committed, heavy type of love situation that I am seeing for you, group number 4. So let me gather some more additional information about love for you, group number 4. Let's see with my Cosmic Love Oracle deck. Right? Immediately. Have fun. See, I told you. It's time for you to be playful. Your devotion has been recognized. Have fun. Now, listen guys, in May, you're just gonna have fun. And if they let us out, well, double the fun, really. All right, this is what I see for you, group number 4. I hope the reading was helpful and entertaining. If you want to comment down below. I always love to hear your stories. Share, like, and subscribe. And for private reading, the link is also down below. All right, let's move ahead. For those of you guys who choose pile number 5, what are your May predictions in terms of life in general? And then we're also going to cover love more specifically for those of you guys who choose number 5, also for love. The two things honestly go together, love and general life. So let's find out together in group number 5 what the angels want you to know. Interesting. We do have the Hierophant, number 5. So group number 5, you have chosen 5. It means that you have undergone in this period a deep, intense transformation. This is a Taurus card. Happy birthday, Taurus. Also to my Vedic Tauruses out there. I'm both Vedic and Sun, Western chart, Taurus. And if you are a Taurus especially, I am seeing that this month for you, May, it's going to be a month of empowerment. If you're not Taurus, maybe you have Taurus in your chart or maybe not, this is going to be anyway a month of empowerment. You are going to function as a teacher for others. You're going to function as an example for others. We're going to cover love because the Hierophant also indicates commitment and marriage for some of you, or meeting somebody very committed to you, but we're going to cover that in a second. And with the Hierophant, I feel that you should dedicate yourself, group number 3, to free yourself, free them all, to free yourself. And also potentially I am seeing that you are going to channel something, or you are utilizing automatic writing. Oh my god, probably also gonna channel because I was choking myself. This pick card it's insane when I channel. It's like weird noises come out. Anyway, I am seeing that, yeah, either you are doing creative writing, you're channeling something, or you are very connected to the animals as well. For some of you, to Mother Nature, you are taking proactive steps for Mother Nature, but you have a certain sense of illumination. That's why you're teaching others. And also it could be for the more artistic of you that you are a painter, or you do paint or do any artistic ability that you have within you, and you should continue if that is the case. And if you're doing all of this thing together, the angels want you to know that in May all of this thing together will join to make more sense and to shape your personal purpose even further. Also, I am seeing the card of innocence. You are very pure, you're very naive, and in May this energy is giving you the opportunity to see also everybody else as pure and naive and innocent. Also, I am seeing group number 5, the 5th house, the house of creativity, the house of children, the house of pleasure and fun. You will probably are going to work with children, or you're going to work with very pure, innocent people in May. And with the 8 of Swords, I feel that you have been in a state of resistance towards your purpose for a very long time, but now you're bringing compassion to yourself and others, and you're surrendering to the divine. You're surrendering to your life purpose. You're like, okay, if this is what I need to do, let me do the teacher. Let me do what I came here to do. And through the acceptance and the innocence of your purpose, I am seeing a great sense of liberation, free them all, a great sense of peace and calmness and stillness within yourself. Even though you have been in resistance and you have been fighting for a very long time, but it's almost like the weapon are now on the floor, and you're like surrendering to the divine and saying, I'm here. I'm here. Where do you want me to go? And this is the illumination that you needed to experience, group number 5. I'm also seeing the situation will improve. So even though I am seeing that you have been fighting for such a long time, the situation is bound to improve in May. You are steering yourself in the right direction. And I honestly feel this has been a theme for the majority of people that have used this time of isolation, or rather, like I like to call it, of hibernation, to work on themselves. They have all aligned to their purpose, and now they're ready to bring it forth to humanity. They are ready. They know that the situation will improve. They have brought compassion to their hearts. They have brought compassion to others, and so did you. So that's why the situation, whatever situation you're facing in your life, in May, it's bound to get improved. And also I am saying that because I'm also seeing the card of benefit. This card is one of the most auspicious cards that you get from the round deck. There is some benefits, maybe a financial gain. I see money coming through for you, and this money will be utilized for the improving of your life. Maybe you're going to either revamp your look, revamp your business, buying things, or invest this money. But there is this allure of great understanding on how now the universe works and the energy can work on your favor, and therefore you truly have attracted and are going to attract in May this huge benefit. Let's cover your specific message from the Ram deck, group number 5. I apologize, I talk very fast. I also do this in my private reading, but because while I'm channeling, the information just comes through as a stream of energy and I just have to say it. So let me see the benefit card. What else am I seeing? Your spirit animal for some of you is the fox. You have been very smart. You have been very cunning. Money, the money that you want to buy that thing, it's coming. The red is also a color that suits you very much, so wear it. Red in India is a sacred color, if you guys wanted to know that. Also, I am seeing Rama, the God hero, God incarnate on a divine life quest. Your specific message from the Ram deck is group number 5. Act skillfully with mind absorbs in God beauty. I told you, the fox, you are very cunning, you're very smart, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, but I am saying that because of your sharp actions and minds that are aligned with the mind of God, you are definitely going to have success in May. But it's a success that comes from hard work with the Hierophant. It's a success that is going to be recognized as, wow, look at that person. They came for such a difficult situation. They came from the lowest of point. They have lost something, and now boom, they're there on a pedestal. Not because people have to be on a pedestal, but follow me when I'm saying that. They are there, they are up there. That's what I wanted to say. They're up there, and now people look up to you because of what you have been through, because they are going to recognize you, not because you are fashionable, trend, or cool, which you possibly are, but because of your hard work. And it's so this success, this pedestal that I am seeing with the Hierophant, it's going to be very stable and long term. And this is going to be your May. Your May, it's all about your purity, your innocence, the compassion that you have brought for yourself, and the benefit that is going to result from that. Now let's see more specifically, group number 5, what the angels want you to know about love. Nice. So I'm always happy to see these cards. So let's start with the less happy one, even though all 3 are happy. Let's see, we have let your friends help you. Possibly you're going to be reunited with your friends, or your friends are going to help you out in love. If you are single, I am seeing for you, group number 5, that your friends are going to listen to you. They're going to look up to you. People around you are going to look up to you, and therefore you can ask for their help. And also, if you're single, I am seeing that you are going to get introduced by this new lover that is about to happen in your life by your friends. Why I'm saying that? Because you already know this person. So for example, if you are coupled, well, obviously that is the one for you. So let's move ahead. For those of you who are single, the person that you're meant to be with, it's somebody in your soul family, obviously, but it's somebody within your crowd. It's somebody that you already know. It's somebody possibly you have a crush upon. This could be the one you already met, the romantic partner that you seek. So guys, if you are still asking about love, if you're already coupled or already know who this person is, how many times do I have to say to you that yes, indeed, that is the one? That doesn't mean that if you feel you're not reciprocated, you have to stalk a person. Don't stalk anyone. I am inviting you to use common sense and the fact that this is a general reading, and also use your own intuition to understand if you are truly reciprocated. But for the people who are resonating with this reading, therefore they have been reciprocated. You must know that this person could be the one. And very soon, if you are in separation and you're not in a committed relationship yet, in May, you're going to have the opportunity to have a heart-to-heart conversation and therefore truly discuss about your feelings. And through the discussion of your feelings, you will see that your bond will get deepened. And also, I do feel that for the people that are going to resonate with this love part, that your friends are going to help you tremendously with this reconciliation or with this fated meeting. But it's definitely you're the one. It's somebody that you have already met and that you already known. So in May, there is this opportunity to have heart-to-heart conversation with this individual and maybe reveal your innermost feelings. All right, this is what I have for you, group number 5. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. For private reading, the link is down below. If you want nothing, if you want to share, like, and subscribe if you're new, and comment, because I always love to hear your stories. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being with me today. Again, check out also my other pick-a cards for more specific messages. And in the meantime, keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. And see you on the next video. Bye!